I absolutely love the colors of fall, and today I'm joining the Altenew Educators video hop to share a dimensional floral card. These layered flowers are full of warm autumn tones, and the design is versatile enough to be turned into framed wall art. Let's get started. I have die cut all my flowers and leaves. The larger yellow flowers are from the Asters layering die set, cut out of sun-kissed cardstock. The rust color florals are from the same die set and are cut out of caramel toffee. All the flower centers are cut out of milk chocolate cardstock. The white flowers are from the bright bloom layering die set, cut out of off-white or classic crest solar white cardstock, and the red ones out of heartbeat cardstock. The leaves are from the Garden Friend die set, cut out of marshland cardstock. On the yellow flowers with the triangle keyhole and the other one with the keyhole center, I will apply Autumn Glaze fresh dye ink with a mini blending brush. I will start from the center, then pull it to the middle of the petals. I'll soften it as I move outwards. Make sure the petal tips remain yellow. Even though these are two different flowers, once I'm done inking them, I will layer them together to make the flower look fuller when I adhere the layers. On the flowers with the keyhole, I will apply Fire Brick fresh dye ink to the center to create a more burnt look that truly captures the feeling of autumn. I will use a detailed blending brush for this. The application doesn't have to be perfect, but a detailed blending brush gives you more control. For the caramel toffee flowers, the ones that look rust-like, I will first apply Autumn Glaze fresh dye ink to add a bit of vibrancy, exactly the same way as I applied inking to the first flower layers. And then I will bring in a Fire Brick fresh dye ink. And to this flower, I will add more of the Fire Brick compared to the yellow ones. Next, I will apply Grapevine fresh dye ink to the red flower layers, again using detailed blending brush. To the white flowers, I will apply Butternut fresh dye ink with a very light hand, starting at the flower center and then softly pulling it toward the middle of the petals. I want these to have very, very light inking. To the marshland leaves, I will first apply Moss fresh dye ink and cover almost half of the leaves, leaving the tips untouched. Then I will add Mangrove root and apply it just to the base of the leaves with a detailed blending brush. To add warmth to the leaves, I will include Butternut fresh dye ink on some of the leaves. This makes it look really, really good. And the combination of all the colors, the tones of greens, it makes the leaf look so much better than the flowers that you'd want to use just the leaf on your card. I will ink the flower centers with Mocha fresh dye ink. You can choose which layers to ink and which to leave as is. Once all the inking is finished, I will assemble all the layers. You can follow the layering guide if you want, and I will do my best to place them where they belong, but I won't be too worried about this because the way that I will arrange the flowers, in the end, it's not going to make a lot of difference. Typically, I arrange my flowers on the mat to see how I want to attach them to the card. Most of the time, the layout changes when I move it to the card, but it gives me an idea how much space I have and where to add my sentiment. Once I'm happy with how my arrangement is going to look like, I'm going to move to the card front. I will use mountain pine cardstock and fine wood grain press plate and run this through the better press system. Since this is regular cardstock, I will add a shim to achieve the perfect texture. First, I will use mountain pine fresh dye ink to ink the edges. It looks quite dark in the video, but it will lighten. Just make sure you add the inking to the edges only at first, and then come back in and bring the ink slightly inwards with a light hand. Remember to keep the center of the cardstock uninked. Now I'll use the press plate to get the impression, and the texture from the press plate looks really good. There are 3 new metallic pigment inks, and I'll use the bronze one. I'll swipe the ink pad on and near the edges for a nice gilded antique look. Next, I will start adhering the flowers and leaves, which took me so much time. But once I popped everything using instant dimension foam tape, I tucked in a sentiment and added gold splatters and sequins. Supply list is in the description. I hope this autumn bouquet inspires your next project. Don't forget to check out the full top lineup or even more inspiration, and leave a comment for a chance to win prizes. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.
Wait, we have more where that came from. If you're after fabulous card making tutorials, you are definitely in the right spot. Our amazing design team create and upload fabulous video tutorials right to this YouTube channel. If you don't want to miss another amazing crafting tutorial, don't forget to subscribe and click that fun red button that you can see. Let's become paper crafting experts together.